मेरु समा न मेरु समा न मेरु समा न मेरु समा मेरु समान धीर वरद रघुवीर रजु दामो रमा मेरु समान धीर वरद रघुवीर रजु दामो राम मेरु समान सार सारपु नडलनु सार सारपु नडलनु सार सारपु नडलनु नीरद कांति नीरद कांति मेरु समान धीर वरद रघुवीर रजु दामो राम मेरु समान Namaskaram and welcome to Swararaga's YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me on episode 4 as we explore Carnatic music and in the process build an educated Rasika. So in the last episode we saw how ragams are formed and how we bring out a scale for each ragam and the two types of ragams, basically Janaka ragam or parent ragam and Janya ragam. Let us talk about some of the characteristics of Janaka ragam or parent ragam. The first characteristic would be a Sampurna character. A Sampurna means complete. In this case, all the 7 notes. So that is the first characteristic of a parent ragam. The second characteristic would be the presence of each of these 7 notes in a krama fashion. A krama is in the ascending and the descending order of the pitch. So it allows, as I mentioned before, it allows for one note of each kind and each note successively gets higher when we go up in the scale and each note becomes lower when we come down in the avarohanam. The third characteristic would be the homogeneous of the characteristic of the swarams. What that means is it allows for only the same notes that go in the arohanam and the avarohanam. It does not allow for a different set of 7 notes to appear in the avarohanam. And finally, all the 7 notes have to occur in all the sthayis. A Janaka Ragam is also called as the Melakarta Ragam. A Melakarta, Karta refers to parent. So all other derivatives of this ragams would become Janya Ragam. There are only 72 parent ragams. Venkatamaki of 18th century came up with what we call now as the Melakarta scheme. The 72 Melakarta scheme follows the 12 Swarasthanams. It is based on a Katapayadi Sutra or a formula. What is this Katapayadi formula? Writing the consonants of the Sanskrit language alphabet as 4 groups under Ka, Ta, Pa, Ya, we are able to arrive at the number for the Melakarta Raga. This Melakarta scheme is divided into 2 halves. The first half containing 36 ragams and the second half containing the other 36 ragams. They are split into 2 halves with the 2 variations of Madhyamam, Suddha Madhyamam and Prati Madhyamam. And furthermore, these 72 ragams are also classified based on 12 chakras. These are the names of the 12 chakrams, with each chakram having 6 ragams in them, adding up to 72. The first chakram is Indu or moon. There is only one moon. Second chakram is called a Netra chakram. Netra means 2 eyes. The third chakram is Agni, 3 fire. Fourth chakram is Vedam, Chaturvedam. Fifth chakram is the Panchabhana, 5 arrows. The sixth chakram is Ritu. Ritu are seasons, 6 seasons. The seventh chakram is called the Rishi chakra. Eighth chakram would be Vasu. The ninth chakram is Brahma. The 10th chakram is Dishi. The 11th chakram is Rudra and the 12th being Aditya. These are the names of the 12 chakrams that have 6 ragams in each, adding up to 72 Melakarta ragams. What are the possible combinations of Ri and Ga? The first combination would be Suddha Rishabham and Suddha Gandharam, Suddha Rishabham and Sadharana Gandharam, Suddha Rishabham and Antara Gandharam. Now that we have used all the varieties of Ga with Ri 1, now it is time to move on to Ri 2. Chatushruti Rishabham, but as I had mentioned before, Chatushruti Rishabham and Suddha Gandharam have the same Swarasthanam, so we do not use that combination. Chatushruti Rishabham and Sadharana Gandharam, that is the next 4th ragam that we can see. The 5th ragam would be Chatushruti Rishabham and Antara Gandharam. And again we have exhausted all the combinations with Rishabham and Gandharam for the Ri 2 variety. Now we are going to Ri 3 or Shatshruti Rishabham. And the same thing, Shatshruti Rishabham sounds or has the same Swarasthanam as Sadharana Gandharam or Ga 2. So we do not take that combination. We have only Shatshruti Rishabham and Antara Gandharam combination. These are the 6 Ri Ga combinations that appear in each of the chakram. The first 36 ragams takes these rules of Ri and Ga, where the first 6 ragams Ri 1 and Ga 1, and second chakram has Ri 1 and Ga 2, the third chakram has Ri 1 and Ga 3, the fourth chakram has Ri 2, Ga 2, the fifth chakram has Ri 2, Ga 3, and the 6th chakram has Ri 3 and Ga 3. The notes would be in this order with Suddha Madhyamam for all of them. And the same pattern would repeat with Prati Madhyamam in the second set of 36 ragams. So now we have the Da and Ni varieties. What are the 6 possibilities? Just like Ri and Ga, Da and Ni have the same relationship as well. Suddha Daivatam, Suddha Nishadam, Da 1, Ni 1. Suddha Daivatam, Kaisiki Nishadam. Suddha Daivatam, Kakali Nishadam. Chatushruti Daivatam, Kaisiki Nishadam. Chaturshruti Daivatam, Kakali Nishadam. Shashruti Daivatam, Kakali Nishadam. These are the 6 combinations of Da and Ni. It is interesting to note that the changes in Da and Ni happen within each chakram, whereas the changes in Ri and Ga happens only for one chakram at a time. Every 6 ragams have the same Ri and Ga, whereas within each chakram, within those 6 ragams, the Da and Ni keeps changing. These same patterns appear again in the second set of 36 ragams with the Pratimadhyamam or Matu. Hence, having 72 ragams. Maya Madavagaulai is one of the ragams that takes the 7 notes. The notes in this ragam are Shadjam, Suddha Rishabham, Antaragantaram, Madhyamam, Panchamam, Suddha Daivatam, Kakali Nishadam. These are the 7 notes. And this is how they will sound when they are arranged. Sa, Ri, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da, Ni, Sa, Ni, Da, Pa, Ma, Ga, Ri, Sa. Now let us take another ragam, Kamavardhani or Pantuvarali. By just changing one note from our previous ragam Maya Madavagaulai, we come up with a completely new ragam. Sa, Ri, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da, Ni, Sa, Ni, Da, Pa, Ma, Ga, Ri, Sa. So this tells us how by changing just one note, you can have 2 different ragams. So the Ri and Ga varieties and the Da and Ni varieties, with just the change of one note in between, gives us an entirely new ragam. So that is our parent ragam. In the next episode, we will explore what Janya ragams are and how they are associated and interrelated with parent ragams. And I hope you will join me next time as we explore Carnatic music. Thank you and Namaskaram.